Hey guys, and welcome to our last lesson of chapter 1. All right, this is lesson 7. We are on page 72. Today we're going to be learning about how to solve ratio problems and rate problems. Okay, so first example, which is on page 72, is Heritage Middle School has 150 students. All right, that's our total, 150 students. 2 out of 3 students in Mrs. Mason's class prefers gel toothpaste. Use this ratio to predict how many students in the entire middle school prefer gel toothpaste. So what we're going to do is we're going to use equivalent fractions, okay? So what that means is that we are going to be multiplying and or dividing to find equivalent fractions. So first, we already have our problem set up. So we have 2/3 because this is 2 out of 3, all right? 2 out of 3 students. All right, that represents our 2 out of 3. Then we have our likes. We don't know who likes gel, but we know our total is 150. So we're going to make that equal to 150. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get an equivalent ratio. All right, so what's that mean is that we're going to multiply the 3 to 150 since we already know our total, okay, from Mrs. Mason's class to our total of the whole school, okay? So we're going to multiply 3 to get to 150, okay? So what we multiply by is going to be 50, all right? And what we do on bottom, we always do to the top number, no matter what it is, you always do the same thing to the top number, okay? So since we multiplied 50 on the bottom, we're also going to multiply 50 on the top, which will get us to 100 people who like gel. Okay, that's 100 people out of the students in Heritage Middle School who likes gel. Right. Example 2, we have find the ratio of the number of texts of Lucas. I'm going way too fast. The ratio of the number of texts sent by Lucas to number of text messages sent by his sister is 3 to 4. Okay, so Lucas sent 18 text messages. And how many texts did his sister send? So since we know how many texts he sent in total, all right, we know that. All right, we're comparing Lucas to Lucas, sister to sister, okay? So we know Lucas sent 3 of the 4, and we know that he sent a total of 18. So we are getting from 3 to 18. Okay, so how to get from 3 to 18? We have to multiply by 6. Okay, so since we multiply by 6, we have to multiply by 6 on the bottom as well. Okay, so 3 times 6 is 18, and 4 times 6 is 24. So his sister sent a total of 24 text messages. All right, our next problem is going to be on page 73 at the bottom. All right, we are talking about the Millers. The Millers drove 105 miles on 4 gallons of gas. At this rate, how many miles can they drive in 6 gallons of gas? All right, so in the book, it wants us to draw a double number line, okay? What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to first find out how many it takes to get on 1 gallon of gas, and then I'm going to multiply that by 6, okay? The reason why I do that is because it is easier to find the unit rate and then multiply rather than trying to figure out how to get from 4 to 6 and multiply all that, the decimals, and it just it's a mess. So I'd rather just divide 105 divided by 4 to get me my unit rate, okay? So dividing 105 divided by 4 will get us 26.25 as our unit rate of 1. Okay, so for every 1 gallon of gas, they're going 26.25 miles. Okay, now we can figure out how to get from 1 to 6. Okay, that's pretty easy now. Okay, so we're going to multiply by 6, and we're going to multiply by 6 there as well. And we're going to get 157.5 miles for 6 gallons of gas. All right. All right, last example is on page 474. All right, so Jeremy drove his motorcycle 120 miles in 3 hours. Okay, at this rate, how many can he drive in 5? All right, again, we cannot just multiply from 3 to 5. So what we're going to do is we are going to simplify and then multiply. All right, so first we're going to simplify both of those to get our unit rate. So our unit rate, we want to get to 1. All right, so 120 divided by 3 is going to give us 40. Okay, now it's going to be easier for us to get from 1 to 5. Okay, so now getting from 1 to 5, we can do times 5. All right, same thing on the top. We're going to multiply by 5. So 40 times 5 is going to give us 200 miles. Okay, so Jeremy can drive 200 miles in 5 hours, driving at the rate of 40 miles per hour. Okay, that's a little slow in my opinion, but all right. So guys, if you need help with anything, please let me know. Feel free to contact me in any sort of way. I will help you with anything I can do. I have after November 30th, I will be on from 1:30, 1:45-ish to about 3:30. If you need any extra help, I'll be on Ring Central. Please let me know if you need anything. I will be glad to help you. Have a great day.